Coach, what can you say about your team's performance to earn the win and close out the series?
Yeah, played great. Giving up one, power play came through. It should have been. I don't think it's a 2-1 game. Second period, completely done. I thought the first two periods we controlled almost every aspect of the game. We had them at 5 chances after 2 periods to 24, I think, at least. So, no, it was 20. We had it 25 after 2 periods. So we did a great job. It's one of those games you start to get nervous because Boothers stand on his head a little bit and do a great job. And these are the games sometimes they just need one chance to come back and be opportunistic. But I thought we managed it well. Great job by Pritch. It's been a while since he scored a power play goal and steps up in a huge moment and scores second night in a row. That unit gets the game winner. So credit the whole group. Last 5 minutes gets a little squirrely, but at the same time, you got to win the fourth game, and it's usually like that in a close game to win the fourth one in a series, whether it's a sweep, 5, 6, 7 games. That's how it is because it just gets a little hectic, and especially in the first round, the first time going through it. So credit to the group, and we found a way to get through it a little bit with we made a couple mistakes, but again, we managed it and got through the game. So, great job.
And Kirk, I asked this of Pritch too, but the character building of these two games, you had Booth stand on his head kind of in back-to-back, have a goalie duel that Ebbing was able to win for you the game prior, and then this game was Pritchard. Has that built great momentum and character and kind of perseverance, all the traits you want of a team in the playoffs going forward as well, to have it kind of be tougher and not as easy as I guess you could say the first two were until the final 5 minutes of the first one?
Yeah, I mean, we played 71 games prior to this series where we went into the last 5 minutes and won goal games and dominated and finished teams off and did a great job. So what I like to we had 2 big power play goals in the third period twice, and then we played big boy hockey where we managed the game. We were on the right side of them. And then we created some other chances based on our structure and I don't even know our structure, but our work ethic. And the way we were willing to defend, like I said, sometimes it's the first round is the hardest one to win just because you feel that pressure, especially as the number 1 seed. We're almost 30 points ahead of them in the standings. We're supposed to win. It's supposed to be easy, and it's never easy. They get paid to play hockey too, and they work their bag off, and they've got some really good players over there that made it hard on us. And it's a credit to the guys for finding a way. And in the playoffs, you win 2-1 or 5-1, it's still just one game, right? So it's a great job by the group, and I'd love to win 5-1 every game, but that ain't going to happen this time of year. So I feel like we managed the emotions well and stuck with it, and found a way to get 4 wins faster than they did.
What can you say about past performance in that?
Yeah, it was great. He probably wants the first one back, but then again, that's the only goal he let in, so okay. If you the goal, you give up 1 goal in a game, it's on us to win the game, right? We need to score more than 1 to win. So great job by Nags, especially in the third. Made some big saves. Played the puck outstanding too, some of the quick ups negates their forecheck. Veteran presence back there, calming, especially late in the game. So yeah, great job. And I think I said to Eric this morning, you need 2 number 1s in this league to win in the playoffs with the way the schedule works sometimes. So I'm sure we'll probably see Flo again at some point. But you got one of the best goalies in the history of the league. It gives you some confidence back there.
What went into the decision to start Pat? Was it just to get Logan some rest after 3-3, or was it a mix of a couple different factors?
Like I said, he's one of the best goalies in the history of the league. He's going to start. So no disrespect to Flo, but he's got us. Flo got us here, but Nags was arguably the number 1 in Lehigh for the last 3 months. So and his numbers, I think he had the best save percentage in Lehigh this year. So if he's doing that in the American League, he's going to play here. Pretty simple.
And Mike Schenn, you always have had guys that are able to come in and step up in the lineup when needed most. He had a key block for you tonight, but also was able to just kind of play a good step-in play. What can you say of him being able to step in and play a good game for you here?
Yeah, Jenner manages game like he usually does. He knows what he is. He's simple. He defends well. He just doesn't play outside of himself, which then he gives him success, and then all of a sudden he doesn't have to defend as much, like we talk about a lot. Like the better you defend, the less you do it. And he said he did a good job tonight. He made some good offensive plays and buzzing around, stepped in, and obviously the last 2 nights he's been great. Like he played really well Saturday night as well in a tight game on the road. So we know this time of year you need everybody. So it's credit to Jenner and the whole group.
And Kirk, was that a strategy at the end of the second there? You guys did a good job killing off the penalty by keeping the play along the boards to let the final 20 seconds turn out. Was that a just very good end of period strategy by the team? Was that something they just came off of the dome while on the ice and decided that was a smart way to run out the period there?
Well, I mean, like we talk about it all year. Like don't aimlessly try and ice the puck, because if you're under pressure, you're just setting their power play up. So we, as a group, like they probably didn't feel they had a chance to ice it, and then you get down to less than 10 seconds to go. It's might as well just, if you can't have a free clear, just keep it along the boards, kill the clock. We talk a lot about clock management and using kind of a football phrase, but just kind of moving the chains sometimes and get to that next step in the game. And from that point, that's what we needed to do to get to the end of the period, and it was a great job.
Pat, what did it mean to you you were here earlier in the regular season, but what did it mean to you to come back to the Royals for the playoffs, get the start tonight, and earn the win?
That was great. Playoffs, a special time of year, always the most fun part of the season, and so I was excited to get back and the opportunity. Guys battled all year to put ourselves in home ice and in a great spot. Obviously, Flo and the boys had done a great job to get us up 3-2, and we had a great game tonight and battled all the way. Close game, as they all are this time of year, and so we really buckled down there in that last couple minutes and found a way.
And Pat, obviously you're a veteran of the minors, but in the minors it's different. You were up in closing out the season, being a veteran leader in the locker room to a down season, and now thrown into the playoffs at the ECHL. Can you talk about how you stay in the right mindset for that adjustment of those two completely different things?
Yeah, you just try to go about your business and do the right things day in and day out, regardless of where you're at. Like you said, we were trying to make a playoff push up there. Fell a little short, which is always tough. So you have a week or two there. We were playing some tough games there. You just got to find a way to give it everything you got. You're a professional at the end of the day. So you're just as excited to get back here to have an opportunity to win some games and make a playoff run.
And in your opinion, what was the key to your success tonight?
I thought our D did a great job of boxing them out, keeping them the outside. They do a nice job of low to high, getting a ton of traffic at the net, getting tips. They can cause some issues as well as on the power play, and we kept it simple, sticks and lanes. Our forwards were getting back for us, and we skated pretty well all night.
And then Pat, what happened did Millie end up getting it? Did Nick miss it? What happened on that play with Master when it got
I
sent
think,
across crease?
that was a nice
stayed
play
on
by
the
them. I was focused on the guy on this side, kind of waiting for a jam play, and he threw it back door. I think Fads maybe got a stick on it to help us out there. So that's the time of year you need those balances on your side, and we got one there, and so that was huge for us.
And then Mike Shen, what did you see throwing the puck around the boards? Obviously, play of the game for Shenner to jump in and help you out with that one save. It looked like that just took a bad bounce home, not a home friendly,
Yeah.
an unfriendly bounce. What was your take on that?
Yeah, you just try to get out there and get out of the net and help on those pucks. They have a good forecheck, guys flying down, try to help your D make some plays, make their night a little easier. And that one just hit a stanchion funny and popped out. Luckily, our guys were in the right place to make my life a little easier there.
And what's it mean to you be headed to the next round of the playoffs?
I think it's awesome. It's tough to do. Closing out a team to end their season is never easy. I think we saw that tonight with the pushback that they had. And so for us, we get a couple extra days here, get some rest, and get back at it this weekend.
And last for me, Pat, would be the play. Obviously, the play speeds up a little bit at each level. You got the most experience you ever got at the AHL this year. Did that kind of help get back down, getting thrown right into this playoff race to get the experience you got up there?
Yeah, it was nice to be playing and just getting my feet going and getting back into it. And so luckily I've been getting a decent amount of games up there the past month or two. And so just to come back down, it's nice to get back in the rhythm. I had a few sloppy plays here and there, but hopefully get back going again and keep rolling.
Thanks for the time, Pat.
Yep, thank you guys.
Jacob, can you just sort of talk me through what you saw on your goal, sort of just talk me through the play?
Yeah, I went low to high, went up to Corm, and Corm passed it across to me. I had a lot of time. I was looking for somebody back door. Ebbs and Mo were a good screen, and decided to shoot it. Beat him short side.
And then, Jacob, on that goal, did it look like, I know Callan Booth, and it seemed like Callan had the discussion after, did it look like you kind of took advantage of a self-screen from the Mariners there to take the eyesight away from Booth? Because it looked like, at least from the broadcast booth, that you kind of took the sight line away, having the patience as a virtue approach there.
Yeah, I waited. Ebbs and Mo got over. Definitely made it hard on him to see the puck. I want to say I think both of them screened him, to be honest. I'm not sure if he saw it or if he did see it. He saw it just at the end. It was too late for him to react. So credit those guys.
And what does it mean to you to not only have the game winner, but essentially the series winning goal?
It's cool. Their goalie had my number tonight until then, and really all series. So it was nice to go in by him. Nice to have a couple days off before the next series.
And Jacob, how much does this is like a character build-up game? You had 2 straight goalie duels that your team was able to persevere and find the winning goal. Last game by Tomas Ebbing, this game by yourself. What does that build character going forward in the playoffs?
I think you have to win the 1-goal games. You're not going to blow out many teams in the playoffs. So if you can find a way to win those close games, the 1-goal games, you're gonna be well off.
Pat was in net tonight, coming back from Lehigh Valley. What can you say about his performance?
He's awesome. He's probably the best goalie in the league, and we're very fortunate to have him.
And what kind of leader is he on the ice and in the locker room?
Yeah, no, you respect how long he's played in his career, and he was an Olympian this year. You know, he means the world to this team. He's the best goalie in the league, and he's a great guy. I can't say enough good things about Pat Nagel.
And then, Pritch, how important is it to have guys that you see Kirk McDonald still using the advantage of rotating the great depth you have, like putting Cooper in there today to get fresh legs out, Mike Shen. That one was out of necessity, but still, how important is it to have good depth that gets fresh legs to step right in and play great for you guys?
Yeah, I thought we played great. I thought Chenner played great. I thought Coop played great. I played with Coop most of tonight, and I thought he was awesome. It's very easy to play with. Plays hard. Chenner, that was probably one of his best games. I've seen him play this year too. So they just hop in and they play great. So it's just credit to them to being able to do that.
And you have the rookie Kevin Conley had a good game on defense, had a couple opportunities on offense. That he was a little snake bitten on the finish, but then got the assist in the end. So it seemed like the hockey gods awarded him in the end. How happy are you to see a rookie that's playing well but kind of snake bitten on the point sheet to be able to actually get over the hump and get one?
Yeah, he's another good player. He's come in late, and I think he scored his first shift he played with us. So he's a good player. He's obviously got a good one-timer on our power play. He's a very good player.
Thanks, Bert.
What does it mean to you just to be headed to the next round of the playoffs and continue the playoff run?
It's cool. You definitely just want to win championships when it's at this time of year. So it's pretty cool to see everybody kind of rally together in that way.
Thanks for the time.
Yep. Thank you.